Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. NSAS Vice President Yemi Osinbajo breaks silence on Lekki massacre. You should not break silence, so keep it to yourself. Nurse it very well. Take your time. You don't break silence. Hold it. Because I can't believe, yes, that Professor Yemi Osinbajo, a God-fearing man, a loving husband, father of children. I want to believe he's a grandfather by now because his children have been married for a while. I'm not exactly sure, but I want to believe, this very man, up until now, he's just breaking silence. Your own is still good, though. We'll still leave you. Muhammadu Buhari, who just gave out his daughter in marriage and will be a grandfather and what have you, have not deemed it fit to speak to a single Nigerian. You are just breaking silence. No problem. All well and good. There is God in heaven who sits above and sees every human being and sees what goes on. Well, my people, he has broken silence. So let's hear what the vice president of the country has got to say. Like you've heard in our former videos, this was part of the reasons why I, in 2015, voted for APC. But in 2019, I did not vote for APC. 2015, yes. So hands up. Anyway, this is a mistake and it should never happen again. And please, never again should anybody call APC, PDP in my ear. Please, we don't want them. In fact, we should give them and they should be buried. I mean, you give them a good exit. 2023, any other election, please. Any youth we see around them, that youth is an enemy of the youth of the people. That youth is an enemy of the nation. That youth, please tell your parents, tell your uncles and your aunties. Let's get on to the news. Let's hear the silence is breaking. Osinbajo finally breaks silence 24 hours after the Lekki toll gate massacre. Vice President Yemi Osinbajo speaks for the first time on the Lekki massacre, which has put the entire nation in mourning for the past 24 hours. And now, Vice President Itoko, God day. Armed soldiers had stormed the location of the NSAS protesters at the Lekki toll gate and gunned down on armed protesters. The incident has gotten so many opinions and calls for world leaders asking for the federal government to immediately look into the manner in which they handled protests. As at the time of this report, President Muhammadu Buhari is yet to make an official statement on the issue. Why will he make an official statement? He ordered it. I will present you a video very soon of the man. That's part of the council you heard. God made that man to do the video. There are others like that we don't get to see that advise Buhari. These are evil advisors and counselors in this country that make the country to be kept in perpetual darkness, poverty, because they gain at the vulnerability of the people, keeping them in abject poverty so they can manipulate them. Did you see the video that went viral where police officers were trying to give you 2,000 naira, not 20,000 naira, not 200,000 naira, not 2 million naira, 2,000 naira, 1,000 to give to the youth? Let's continue. As at the time of this report, the president, Muhammadu Buhari, is yet to make an official statement. He's not my president, so please. Earlier today, President of Ghana has issued a statement. Ghana president has issued a statement on the killing and also mentioned that he has spoken with Muhammadu Buhari and that he assured him that they will work together a lasting solution to the chaos in the country. But you have not spoken. Nigeria saw that as being very ironic, as president has refused to update Nigerians, but instead chose to speak with outsiders on what is going on to curb the manic. The vice president's message, however, has come at a time where citizens do not trust the federal government anymore and has waited for over 24 hours before responding to the incidents. In that space, so many houses, establishments has been burned down, so many private businesses looted and destroyed, so many lives lost, and people have been rendered jobless. According to the vice president, he said he sympathizes. Please keep your words to yourself, okay? Please, let's respect ourselves, okay? You see, I'm being very gentle with you. I'm not raising my voice. I'm keeping it. I'm having a conversation. I'm not having a confrontation. Okay, Vice President, you were the reason many people in this country stood behind the broom, and that same broom is sweeping all of you out by the Almighty God. We are sweeping every one of you out in government. You are going into political oblivion. And every one of you who have made one person or the other to cry in this country, you will weep. It's not a curse. It's just the way it goes. Okay, when you sow grape, you will reap grape. So it's not my words. I'm just interpreting it. Okay, the law of sowing and reaping. Okay, I'm not putting a curse on you. I'm just telling you officially. According to the vice president, he said he sympathizes with the victims of the killing of the Lekki massacre. He also said he has spoken with some of the victims who survived and are receiving treatment at various hospitals. He promised to get justice for the victims of the shooting. Excuse me, you're not the, what's it called now? Minister of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And we can see clearly that you have no position in the country, as it has apparently showed that your position is ceremonial and you have no voice. We're just saying that you should have done more. We trusted you. Okay? I don't feel more betrayed in Buhari like I feel more betrayed in you. As a matter of fact, I expected more from you. As a matter of fact, I expected you to do more. As a matter of fact, I expected you to speak up, a voice for the voiceless. As a matter of fact, I even expect so much more from you that I am actually surprised that up until now, it took you 24 hours to reply Nigerians, to speak and to be able to give direction on what is going on in the country. Is very sad. It's very sad. When it comes to the vice president, you see, like, I just put my voice down because I don't have anything to say to him. Honestly, I don't have anything to say to him. We're just going to leave him there, and we're going to leave him to God, who can take care of matters and adequately take care of it very well. So the vice president of the country has just woken up and have decided to speak to Nigerians. And I want to believe that if his son or daughter has been involved, if they have come out to protest alongside Nigerian youth, I want to believe he would have been there to speak to Nigerians. He would have been there if his son or daughter has been affected. But as the son or daughter has not been affected, there is no need, you see, for him to speak to any Nigerian or Nigerian youths. As it doesn't affect him. There is nothing he gains or loses from the life of Nigerians. So what is his business? That is what they have shown to us, that they don't care. They care less about the Nigerian people. They care less about what is going on with us. But there is God, and I want to say there is God, and I want to say to everybody, don't worry. Okay, we have led out our voices, and our voices will be heard. Everyone and anyone who have decided to make people weep will also get a tune.